What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, I should say. I don't know if you've been here before. Kind of a last-minute live stream. I know Saturday night I always say the same thing, but I definitely wasn't planning to go live tonight. It's been a bit of a crappy week and a busy day. Kind of drained, wore out, and everything else, but enough of me whining. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend so far. Let's see if we got anybody in the chat. Looks like we don't have anybody watching so far. Oh. All right, hopefully we don't have any mic issues this week. We had some mic issues last week. I do have a new mic coming. Thanks to the Patreon members. Whatever you guys donated is actually going towards the microphone. Everything that I make from Patreon or anything like that, anything that's donated to the channel, all goes back to the channel. Just to keep this, going. All right, so, I am not about to try to pronounce your name. Swag Logo IL Productions. I got the back of it. I don't know how to say the start of it though. Not right now. But yeah. So we'll start off the stream by doing our weekly pickups. This week has actually been a decent week. A lot of weird stuff started showing up that I kind of bought like 5 or 6 months ago, or started buying. Like I bought some Ninja Turtle figures. I bought 1 or 2, and they actually sold out here, sold out online, and it's been 5 or 6 months. I haven't seen them around in such a long time. I figured all hope was gone, but now everything just kind of circulated around, and we got some more in stock, and I managed to pick them up. Finish off my Ninja Turtles anyways. At least I have all 4 now, which is fantastic. I love completing sets. It's nothing worse than having 2 of the Ninja Turtles. You know, you kind of want them all. Excuse me. So we'll start it off with this one. I started collecting these Loyal Subjects Ninja Turtles. I had Raphael, and that was it. Kind of put it off. I've seen these on the shelves for a long time. Put it off. Didn't think there'd be any trouble finding them. Went to go get them, and they were all sold out. So that kind of sucked, but yeah. So now I finally have all 4 turtles, which is pretty cool. These are pretty decent figures. They're not the best Ninja Turtle figures on the go, but they're not bad, especially for a price. They're only a little over $20 here in Canada, so they're not too bad. So we do have Mikey. And picked up Donatello. And I picked up Leo. So yeah, I already had Raphael. So now I finally have all 4 turtles. And what else did I pick up? All right, so our local dollar store is actually selling these guys for $5. So I picked up Venom. $5 for these are fantastic. I picked up Wolverine now. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you guys know that Wolverine is my favorite comic book hero of all times, or comic book character of all times. We have the Thing. I didn't really want this one, but for $5, I figured may as well pick him up, try to complete the full set. I do have Mr. Fantastic somewhere as well. So yeah, all I need now is Human Torch and Invisible Woman, or Sue Storm. We have Black Widow. I love the cards on these. I don't really open these up. Green Goblin, which is one I've been trying to find for a bit. And we have Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, Black Suit Spider-Man, and Thor. So yeah, man, all these figures for $40, which is, in my opinion, a great deal. Can't really complain with that. All right. And I found one of these as well. This is Shredder from the Retro line, which I already had the original 4 turtles. I missed out on all the bad guys, we'll say, and I missed out on Shredder. But yeah, not Shredder, Splinter, sorry. But yeah, now I got to try to hunt all these down and try to track them down to complete the set on that as well. And another cool pickup is this Mezco Black Panther. And I actually got this one off my buddy for less than half price, which is great, man. When you get a Mezco for less than half price is always great. Fantastic figure. I really like it anyway. It's not one that I would buy at full price, but for the bargain, for the deal that I got it, I definitely wouldn't pass up. And carrying on with our pickups, I picked up this one today. This is X-Wolves from the Mandalorian. I think it is season 2, episode 3, where Mandalorian or Din Djarin is on a barge and he gets pushed into the water, and Grogu gets swallowed by the sea monster or whatever it is. And Casca Reeves, Bo-Katan, and X-Wolves actually come onto the barge and rescue him. So pretty cool. I actually did a review on the 6-inch figure. The review's not posted yet, but as I was doing a review, I looked up some pictures and I seen some images of the 3 3/4 inch one, and I really like the design of this one. And this one is a Target and Toys R Us exclusive. So got this one on sale for $13 Canadian, which is pretty awesome. It might seem like I picked up a lot of stuff, but it's I'm a kind of a bargain shopper, so I don't really pay full price. And those retro ones were $5 anyways, which is, sorry, had a message, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I just picked this one up now. We have Piccolo from Dragon Ball, which is pretty cool, man. A pretty awesome looking figure, pretty awesome looking character. And finally, after 7 or 8 months of searching, I finally found a Goku, which man, I've been on a hunt for this one for so long, and finally got one, which is fantastic. All right, this is the last of pickups, but we have these Ninja Turtles on retro card as well. Now, some of the packaging on this, some of the bubbles are actually busted up, so I am going to open these up, and these are the ones that you can open up their shell and store all the weapons and accessories in the shell. A lot different than the other ones. I do have some of the other ones here, but these, in my opinion, are the OG ones, the original ones, where you have to actually cut out their accessories and their weapons off from the tree, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to keep these on cards, and these, what are the proper name on these anyways? Storage shell ones. I'm going to open these up and do a review on them. So we have Leo. We have Michelangelo. And we have Donatello. And we have Raphael. And last of all, for the pickups, I almost forgot. I picked a couple of these up today. These are on for like $6 at GameStop. Series 1 is actually $3 off. So I'm going to pick up probably 10 of these and maybe do a live unboxing or just make a video where I unbox all 4 of them. And hopefully we get lucky and find some chases. My luck, though, I'll get 10 of these and I'll get 10 all of the same figure. So, guys, that's pretty much it for pickups. Busy week. The last 3 or 4 weeks have been really slow. I haven't really bought much of anything. And then everything starts showing up all at one time, which is just the way it works, I guess. But very excited to have Ninja Turtles. Those are pretty much identical. I don't know about identical, but they are pretty close to what I had as a kid. And that's where I'm going to focus on now, some of the older stuff that I had as a kid. And kind of slack back off of all the newer stuff like Marvel Legends and stuff. I'm going to crack down on getting some more Star Wars Vintage Collection. I'm really enjoying those so far. And yeah, I'll continue cracking away at Mcfarlane's, picking them up if I can get them on sale. Whatever's Toys says hello there. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, if you guys are into Mcfarlane's, we have lots of Mcfarlane's. I have about 10 or 12 Mcfarlane's that I'm going to unbox. I still have another 20 or 30 or more in the packaging that I'm so behind on reviews that I got to actually unbox everything to make some space, because I buy stuff faster than I do the reviews, and it just snowballs, man. And I've got so many boxes here, so many packages. I got a closet full of stuff there too that I got to get out of packages, got to get out of the way. The hallway is actually full of stuff. My wife can't even get to the laundry room, so Yeah, that's why I'm doing these unboxing videos. All right, let's get to it. Excuse me. All right, first on the list, we got Superman from Dark Knight's Death Metal. Really cool take on Superman. I actually got this one for $5 too at GameStop, which is a pretty awesome deal. And this one builds the Dark Father build figure. So, enough talking. Let's get it out of the box. All right, Jackie, you didn't fall asleep this time. That's good. That's good. Wasn't the same without you. Is the sound and video and all that stuff good? I do have my microphone moved this time. Hopefully it's a lot better. Got my phone turned off, so hopefully there's no feedback and all that stuff like last time. The only thing is the mic is closer, so the crackling may be a little bit more intense. But just let me know in the comments anyways. And Mr. Steve Tilley's here. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. Stranger. Jackie B says it all sounds good or sounds great. Thank you. Awesome. One less thing to worry about. It's been a shitty week, so I don't really need live stream causing me issues. So you guys are familiar with these Mcfarlane's. Comes with this awesome trading card. I really like the trading cards, man. Yeah, it's Stevie. You got someone to pick on now. Comes with the base that we see with all these Mcfarlane's. Are you ready, Steve? Are you really ready to get bullied? I think that's why you stopped joining the live streams, man, because you tried to Jackie picking on you. Alright, yeah, so this guy looks fantastic. Got to be completely honest, though, man. I don't really know anything about this at all. I'm not the biggest DC guy. I like collecting DCs, but I don't read a whole lot of comics. I try to be as gentle as I can be. To not overwhelm you guys with plastic crackling. Hey, good fight. Woo. All right, here we go. This guy looks cool, eh? Look at the red eyes, man. Red eyes looks fantastic. When I think about Superman, I think about the traditional suit, right? I don't really think about Superman in this shape and form, which is pretty cool, man. Comes with 2 extra hands as well. Excuse me. And he comes with 2 arms for, I think it's the Dark Father build figure. It's kind of cool. I like it. Don't have a whole lot of space here tonight. So I had to do some housekeeping, I guess, while I'm doing the unboxings. Good thing about unboxing these Mcfarlane's, man, they're such big boxes and really bulky and everything else. So you unbox a few of those, you get like 10 or 12 of those gone, and you realize how much space you actually got too, which is great. All right, next on the list is Hawkman from Black Adam. This guy's pretty cool too. When I seen these guys announced, sorry, apple juice time. When I seen these guys announced, this one was one of the ones that caught my eye. Look at amazing artwork on the back, man. Fantastic. It's funny, the artwork on the back is more accurate with what the actual figure is. The figure is supposed to have some red going around the top of his wings. Still looks pretty good, though. You already bullied him today? Awesome. You old bully. All right, Steve Tilley says I can deal with Jackie. She's harmless. I don't know, man. Better watch your kneecaps. Jackie will pull Tanya Harding. Just as you're about to leave the store, she'll whack in the knees. Holy sweet. There we go. Oh man, this one stinks. Ooh. Everybody doing good tonight or what? You guys having a good weekend? Man, look at the detail on paint apps on that. Looks fantastic. Oh! Try not to damage the card. It's actually glued on. Some tape on the card, so I couldn't get the bloody thing out. Put a trading card. Base. And I got tape on this everywhere. This weapon looks pretty badass though. I got TCP Toys there. Hey man, what's up? This guy's really greasy and oily. Wow. Pretty cool paint apps on this one though. This guy looks fantastic. Pretty cool. Glad I didn't pay full price, but still a cool figure. So I'm cheap. Super cheap. You gotta be cheap when you got 2 kids, man. I gotta pick up my garbage as I go because I don't have enough room here. Still catch up on the DC Multiverse. Yeah, me too, man. It's oh man, Mcfarlane's really amped up their production. I can't keep up with them. Before they were a lot more manageable than what they are now, but now it seems like they're releasing something new every couple weeks or every couple months. And the sad thing is, like, I love Mcfarlane's and everything else. I'm only recently getting into Mcfarlane's the last 6 months to the past year or so, but they're amping up production. Their figures are coming out faster, and now there's a lot of paint issues. There's a lot of joint issues and all that stuff. I really wish they would slow it down a bit and keep putting out the quality figures that they were putting out. But yeah, I mean, that's the way business goes, I guess. All right, next on the list is Hazmat Suit Batman, and this is another $5 purchase, which is pretty awesome, man. And this one's from Justice League, the Mesovirus, whatever that is. I'm not up on the storyline at all, but this dude definitely looks fantastic. Definitely need a bigger room for sure. I remember first when I started doing live streams, I still had my G.I. Joes up on the wall. And every 5 minutes they used to get knocked over and everything else. Trading card. Comes with a base. Just tossing my garbage around everywhere. So any of you Mcfarlane guys, do you have any Mcfarlane's break on you? I've had one break so far, and that was the Red Hood. Other than that, I've been pretty good. No actual cracks or anything like that. I had a few joints pop out, but for the most part, pretty solid figures. I say that, and this one's stiff as I don't know what, man. You gotta soak this one in some hot water. Can't even move the joints on this one. Yeah, this guy looks fantastic though. Thing with Mcfarlane, man, they focus a lot on Batman, but at least there's so many different kinds of Batmans. I really like this one. This one's fantastic. No accessories, no extra hands or anything like with that one, so it's kind of weird. But we're kind of used to that with Mcfarlane's. Recently picked up Jay Garrick and the single. Awesome, man. I really like the Jay Garrick one. I definitely got to pick that one up. Iron popped out on Duke Thomas. Did it just pop out, or is it broken or anything like that? If it just popped out, it's not so bad. You can just pop it back in place. I remember when I was doing a review on Lobo, every time I move his arm up or his leg, his arm constantly fell off and his leg kept popping off as well. That being said, though, it's still one of my favorite Mcfarlanes that I have in my collection. Love the Lobo figure. All right, what else we got? I do have some 2-packs there, too. Some older ones, but... All right, so next on the list is Robin King. This guy looks pretty gnarly, man. I like it. You guys like barcodes? Look at the barcodes. Was it broken? You popped back. Okay, man, that's awesome. I reached out to Mcfarlane to try to get a replacement, and they didn't do anything at all for me, which is pretty unfortunate. I gave the figure a shitty score anyways, but that was before. I gave them a shitty score before they even told me that they couldn't do nothing for me. Focus. The straps on this one. Take a sip. It's pretty cool. Fall apart. I only have one Flash figure so far, and it's the animated version of Flash. Definitely slacking on Flash. I do like Flash too. My problem is I collect too many different lines. It's different if I just collect one line. I can kind of focus on them and try to keep up with them, but man, I'm into everything. It's sad. And you gotta say, Mcfarlane kills it though when it comes to her sculpts and stuff, man. Wow. Awesome detail in that. Can't deny this guy does. He doesn't look cool. All right, this guy is next, and it's the Bloodsport. It's the unmasked version. I think this guy has been on $5 Fridays. It was on sale for $5, and man, people still didn't buy it, which is pretty bad. You have a McFarlane figure for $5 and people still won't buy it because it's too much. It's not a good sign. I didn't really care for the figure, but I want to complete the King Shark. I've been really behind on this wave. This is the only figure that I have. I was going to get Polka Dot Man, and he's $34.99 at Toys R Us. I'm not paying $35 for $34.99 plus taxes for Polka Dot Man. It's not worth it. It's one of those $5 figures if I can find $5, but unfortunately, no GameStops have them now. So if I can get them on Marketplace, it'd be good. So weird, man. You can't get guns with McFarlane's anymore. It's depressing. Yeah, I don't recall this guy having swords in the movies. You guys all still there? Are you asleep or what? Am I that boring? Oh my god. So many straps on this guy. Alrighty. This guy looks pretty decent. Nice and clean anyways. Doesn't really look like, was it Idris Elba? Is that how you say his name? But yeah. His suit and everything looks cool. Pretty awesome paint application on it. Face sculpt, crap. I really like to have the mask version. But his suit definitely looks cool though. Give him credit on that. There's no sheath or anything else to put a sword in. So, kind of weird. All kinds of tape on his swords, and his sword is flimsy, piece of plastic. Nothing, You know you're getting old when you grunt when you bend over, right? Nothing spectacular or really stands out with the swords. Really weird design. Tad bit disappointing. This King Shark is going to look awesome though. It's not going to be a long live stream tonight. Alrighty. Getting back to another older figure. This is Scarecrow from the Bane build figure. And this is based off Batman Last Night on Earth, which is a very weird take on Scarecrow. I guess I never read the story, so I don't really know how it goes, but pretty cool picture of Scarecrow on Bane's back. Some other figures in the wave down here. Can't wait to complete the build, the Bane build figure. All I'm missing now is Wonder Woman. I've been trying to find her cheap, and I can never find her on sale. And it's not something I'm going to pay 30-something bucks for. Jackie B's still here. We're Fantastic Toys Adventures. Toys Adventures. Toy Adventures says hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm just making a mess. Trading card, which is the same artwork that's on the back. I actually bent this one, which sucks. Trying to get it out, but it was taped on again. And this one actually comes with a figure stand instead of a base. Most of these guys come with this base. This one comes with a figure stand because he doesn't have any legs. And this figure stand looks pretty awesome. I like it. Let's get the little DC symbol there. Pretty cool. It's the Bane torso. This guy's pretty huge, man. Can't wait to get that one fully assembled. Wow. This guy looks creepy, man. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see his face inside there. It's pretty cool. It's got a big old claws and everything else. And they're actually articulated too. That's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that at all. His body is kind of lunged over to the side, which is kind of weird. Get this little thing on him. No legs or anything like that, which is really weird, man. You can see his spleen or his spine. I don't know, man. Wasn't a fan, but I don't know. I think I actually like this one. It's not much of a figure, but at the same time, it's a pretty cool design. I like it. And what's next? All right, let's do this one. Let's do Batwoman. And this is Batwoman from Batman Beyond. Pretty cool design. Some artwork on the back here. We have Batwoman kicking everybody's butt. It's pretty cool. And this is the Batman Futures in, or Futures in Batman on the bottom here. It's a pretty cool take. Pretty cool design. DC has so many, well, all comic books have a lot of different storylines, but I don't know, man. DC are, there's got to be like 50 different storylines when it comes to Batman. I don't know about 50, but you guys know what I'm saying. Tons of different storylines that I'm not even familiar with half of them. So how have you been lately, Bill? I'm gonna knock everything over. Hope everything is good with you. Oh, you're gonna hear me grunting now. I can't get it out. So. Here comes the dad grunts. There we go. I don't know why I keep showing the base. It's the same base that I showed you the last 20 times. Cool. This one looks awesome. Doing good, getting over cold. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people got it, man. A lot of people at work have the vid, COVID. I don't know if a lot of people at work got it, but every time I talk to somebody, they say they got COVID and stuff. It's starting to circulate around a lot more as of late. Sucks. But it's the time of year. It's to be expected, I guess. It's not like it's ever going away. It's a pain in the ass. Trying to rush along tonight. I did a unboxing last week. I got 15 G.I. Joes. And man, it took me forever because I kept on yapping. I wouldn't stop talking. And yeah, 2 hours later, I was like rushing to get through the last of them. So I was online for a lot longer than I wanted to be last week. Man, there's so many plastic clips on this. Our joints are a little bit fragile, so I don't want to really yank on this one too much. But I'm trying to unbox these and not have so much plastic rattling, but I don't think it's a possibility with this one. Unless I can get these. I think I got it. Oh man, they're horrible. You put so many of them on, man. Like, it's a small figure, and the way the plastic is, it actually comes around to like her limbs and stuff like that. I mean, they're nice and secure in the package anyways. Just put one around the waist. What do you need like 5 plastic ties on it? Sorry, maybe I'm just being grumpy. But yeah, not a fan. This one looks pretty cool though. I like it. Let me know what you guys think of it. Pretty cool design. Pretty decent paint applications. Yeah, not a bad figure. Really like this one. It's one of my favorite ones so far. I'll do a recap in a few minutes for anybody that's just stopping by. Kind of clean up as I'm going here. Want to lose any accessories. I usually have tons of bags kicking around, and I'm kind of all out of bags, so just gotta put them on my trusted drawer here. All right, for anybody just stopping by, nah, they don't need any toys at all. Ties, not toys. So first of all, we got Hawkman from Black Adam. We have Robin King. Hazmat Suit Batman. Like this one too. Scarecrow. This guy. I forgot his name. That was Deadshot, Deathstroke. No, it's not Deathstroke. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? I can't remember. Bloodsport. Yeah. Alright. Brain Fart Man. And then we have Superman. Pretty cool take on Superman. I like it. And Batman Beyond, Batwoman. Very nice. Sorry. Another sip. All right, guys, 5 left, 4 left. Let's do a double pack. We got Batman versus Hush. Once again, another storyline that I don't know jack shit about. I gotta start reading more comics, man. I'm way behind on this stuff. I buy figures and I don't even know what I'm buying. I just think it looks cool. Oh, wicked. It's pretty awesome, man. It comes with like a little diorama. Nice. I like when I get surprised with stuff. We got a trading card, which we get with all these DC Mcfarlanes. And we have a Hush trading card over on the side here. Oh. Like, seriously. They have plastic, and the plastic's joined onto the cardboard, and they still had tape on it. Overkill. Big time. I don't even know where to put stuff to. I'm running out of space. So that's pretty cool, man. We have a headstone there. It says, here lies Jason Todd. And we have this little base here, too. So we got 2 little pegs here, so you can stand 2 of your figures on that. And the headstone goes right here. Pretty awesome. Still got to do a review on this, so I'm not going to snap this down because I'm afraid I'm not going to get it back out properly without cracking it. So leave it like that for now. Comes with a shovel. His bat shovel. I don't know why Batman comes with a shovel. Guess I got to read the story. It comes with 2 batarangs. 2 silver batarangs. That's pretty much it. Excuse me. Wow. This guy's really in there, man. Oh, try to minimize the plastic crack on, but kind of hard to do on some of these. Sick ass cape though, man. It's a big heavy cape too. Made me nervous. That joint made me super nervous. But yeah, thick plastic to that cape. Pretty cool design though. It looks kind of badass. I like the way it flows and stuff. Very greasy and oily figure, man. Cool Batman symbol. His head sculpt looks good too. I like it anyway. As always, let me know what you think. The chat is pretty dead here. Here, you guys are make me feel paranoid. You're just watching and you're not commenting. Oh man, this guy is super oily. Whew. It smells bad too. But yeah, it looks cool. Face sculpt is fantastic. Look at that. I like it. Yeah, man, cool looking figure. I don't know anything about Ush, but definitely looks cool. This is soft plastic too, very soft. It's not going to hinder articulation at all. So I'm trying to figure out who the shovel belongs to. I don't know if it's Batman or if it's Hush. Oh man, feels really weird. I don't know, man. Smells too. It smells very, very oily. And I say that and then I rub my face like a dumbass. But all right, next on the list is Dark Knight Returns Joker. I've had Superman, I've had Robin, and I've had Batman since release. This Joker, I kind of put off as long as possible. I don't know what it is, man. I'm a big fan of Joker, but I'm not a fan of this mold. I'm not a fan of this design. Looks like he's wearing pajama pants, parachute pants. Looks like MC Hammer. Pretty cool face sculpt, though. I like it. See how I feel about it once I get it out. I do love Dark Knight Returns. That's one story that I'm actually familiar with. Hush is a good story. Yeah, a lot of people told me. I've just been super lazy and just way behind. No motivation to read, man. Barely have any motivation anymore to make content. I've been in a slump for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what it is. I do, yeah. That's the last piece that I needed for the horse. I was going to buy the Witcher. Mcfarlane made a Witcher horse too. for the Witcher TV series or Netflix series. So I might get two of them. I might get one for The Witcher, and I'll use this one. Put Batman on this one. Yeah. Especially with my watchtowers. My watchtowers for the past 3 weeks, even though in the last 28 days I've gained 700 something hours watch time, even for my live streams I gained 700 hours, but my watch time when I go into analytics, when I go into monetization, my watch time has been pretty much up and down. I've lost a lot of hours, oddly enough. So I'm no closer ahead. I get 700 hours gained from live streams. And yeah, my watch hours are pretty much the same. So I don't know what YouTube is doing to me. Witcher horse is a little smaller. Cool. I'll probably get it. There's a few. I think it's Roach. I think his name is Roach, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's a few of those kicking around. If I can get it for a good price, it's something I'll keep an eye on. Pretty cool design though, man. Pretty cool sculpt for sure. Look at that saddle. The saddle looks fantastic. So that's the way it should. That's the way it should happen, man. You cut one little zip tie or one plastic little tie, and it should pop right out. And that's the way it happened with that one. You can't tell by my face, I'm super tired tonight. That's why I wasn't even going to live stream, but I can't get behind on unboxings. All right, not a fan of his shoes at all. The ankles feel really weird. His pants look like MC Hammer pants, Gamma pants. The upper body's pretty cool. Almost like a cool design in his jacket. That face sculpt is pretty cool though. I don't remember Joker being drawn that beefy. I know in the cartoon series, the animated the two movies, part 1 and part 2, he's not as buff and beefy. Still pretty cool. Excuse me, sorry. Still pretty cool. Which yours? Watch time for the past 365. Yeah, I know. I monitor how I did last year, and it doesn't make sense. So, like some days last year, some days now I average around 40 to 50 hours per day, and last year I averaged around 10 to 15 hours, and then after April or after March, my channel just died, and I'm averaging 1 or 2 hours a day of watch time. So realistically, if I'm gaining 30 to 40 hours a day, and last year's average was an hour or two, I should be jumping up big time, but it's not the case. And I know shorts are included into that too. So hopefully now over the next few weeks, it'll pop back up. I don't care, man. I just wanted to get a bare minimum. After that, I'm oh man, gotta heat that one up. Not gonna mess with that one too much. All right, so he does come with an extra hand, and he comes with a knife. Pretty cool. YouTube is broken, yeah. I had a lot of time the other day, and I just went through just my reviews and just my live streams, and I went through and I added up my watch hours. So just from January 1st, count my live streams, my reviews, and everything else is about 1,200 hours. My watch time since January has only gone up 500 hours, so it's 1,000 hours. 1,000 to 1,200 hours. It's just like it's not adding up. And I keep track of what I did last year too, so I know it fluctuates and you lose hours based off how you did in a 365-day period. Still not adding up. I don't understand it. try not to get wrapped up in it because, I mean, life is stressful enough. I don't need to add the stress of YouTube either. But every now and then, you kind of just sit back and I don't know, you just want to do well. It's like anything you put time and effort into, you just want to do well, and that's all it is. I just want to get the bare minimum to the point where I can apply for monetization. And then, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to carry I said I'm going to quit. When I get to the point of monetization and I get my watchtowers and I get to where I want to be too, just to prove a point, I just feel like walking away. At least for a couple of weeks. Just take it easy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wore out. Maybe I'm just grumpy tonight. I don't know. Try not to be negative when I'm on YouTube, but I'm a very grumpy old man tonight. And I apologize. Some people might find my grumpiness entertaining. I don't know. Alrighty, next on the list is a Mega Fig, and this one is Mcfarlane. This one looks cool, man. I'm surprised I made it this long without unboxing this one. Very, very cool. I always find it funny that Hasbro is going windowless packaging. And look how much plastic, unnecessary plastic Mcfarlane used with this one. So much plastic. There's enough excess plastic to do 4 or 5 waves of Marvel Legends. Probably exaggeration, but yeah. Journey card. Same design, same artwork that's on the back. Base. You guys should see the pile of plastic and cardboard and all that stuff that's right there. Just from these unboxings. Yeah. Maybe I'll get more viewers if I'm a crusty old man and just come on and bitch and whine and be super negative all the time. I try not to be like that, man. I do that enough at work and at home. I don't want to be like it on YouTube. Whoa. This looks pretty cool, man. I like it. Very Grim Reaperish. This one's got a combination of tape and plastic ties. Wow. Definitely not going anywhere. Speaking of which, I need to go do some pre-show for tonight. It's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm almost done here now. I'm just going to try to get to an hour. I do appreciate you stopping by, though, as always. If I'm up later tonight, I'll definitely stop by your stream, but it's probably past my bedtime. But if not, I'll always do the replay anyways. But look at that. Fantastic sculpt on this one. I really like this one. I think this is awesome, man. See his heart there, just showing between his rib cage. Sculpt on this one's fantastic all over. I like it. You have to work tonight? Yes. Actually, I got to work in the morning. It is 9:15 here now. 9:15 p.m. obviously, and yeah, I got to work 4:30 in the morning. So once I get the live stream, get everything cleaned up, and then I'm probably going to bed. I pretty much worked every single day this week. Where I work night shift, so you're kind of overlapping each and every day, and then I worked an extra shift. So I'm kind of wore out tonight. Tired. And very, very crusty and grumpy. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, we got one more left. Take my last sip of my adult beverage. I did bring one more with me. This is actually 10%. 10% alcohol. I left my favorite for last. I don't know about my favorite because the Necron was pretty badass and the Hawkman was awesome as well. But man, I really love that Batman or the armor on Azrael. I can't wait to get this one out of the package. Yeah, everyone was telling me like take a night off, but I'm so close to getting my hours and stuff like that, and I find if I break a routine, then it kind of gets me away from it, and then I find it harder to get back into flow things. So I was like, even if I go online for an hour. Well, yeah, I get super grumpy when I'm tired. The older I get, the grumpier I get too. So out of everything that I have planned on box tonight, like I said, this is probably one of the ones I'm most excited about. Another one of those stories that I'm not overly familiar with. Cool trading card. There's some awesome DC storylines, man, that I'm missing out on. Hopefully, sometime when I take holidays or go on vacation, or even I don't know, maybe when I retire, I'll sit down and I'll just read comic books till my end days. I'll finally get caught up in. Cool little backdrop. Was before I rip the circles off. All right. Quite a few accessories. We got a batarang on a rope. Yeah, you kind of got to keep a routine going, man. It's so hard when you do get out of it. Sword as well. Radical Toys says, hello everybody. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. We're almost done. But this is the last 2-pack, last figures that I'm unboxing, so you're just in time for that. So 2 of these swords are identical. I guess you would call it a sword. It's definitely a sword, but there's probably a better term, actual term for the type of sword that it is. I am by no means a sword expert. Pretty awesome looking design on this one too. It's more like a broadsword, I guess you would call this one. Camera won't focus tonight for some reason. Alrighty. Tons of zip ties on this one too. Not zip ties, but bands, whatever you want to call it. Yes, yeah, I do have a pretty decent Hulk collection. It goes over as far as here, and I do have some more that's not unboxed yet. Big fan of Hulk and Wolverine. Hulk and Wolverine and Deadpool are my favorite Marvel characters. When I started collecting about 5 years ago, Wolverine was the only thing I collected, and then was Hulk, and then I got into Thor and Iron Man, and then I just started buying every single Marvel Legend I can get my hands on. So it snowballed rather quickly. 5 years, 1,000 figures later. My wife loves it. Yeah, it grows really fast. I try to I don't buy a lot of stuff full price. I try to find stuff cheap. As cheap as possible anyway, it's just to save a few dollars. obviously my main lines and stuff like that, like G.I. Joe, I always buy that stuff as soon as I can get my hands on it. I don't want to miss out on any of those. But everything else, I learned to have a bit of patience. And I used to always have this fear of missing out on figures and stuff like that. Now, over the past year or so, if I miss out on something, I miss out on something. I'm not overly concerned about it. It took me a long time to get into that mindset, though. But yeah, if collecting stops becoming fun, then what's the point, right? And I was going through the same old routine of just pre-ordering stuff and not really wanting half of the stuff that I pre-ordered. So now over the past year or more, I've been just kind of scaling back, just only pre-ordered like the stuff that I actually wanted. I kind of toned way back on Marvel Legends. I used to buy every single Marvel Legend that was released. Now, man, I only bought I think it was 161 Marvel Legends last year. I picked up like 60 of them. So definitely slacking off on Marvel Legends. That being said, then I started collecting other stuff. I started collecting Mcfarlane's. I started collecting. I did collect some Star Wars. More into the vintage car ones now. I really like those. I'm trying to focus on finding some NECA Godzilla stuff. I'm really big. My son and I are really into Godzilla, but it's so hard to find any Godzilla toys here. You got to resort to eBay, and prices on eBay are ridiculous. Yeah, I'm glad that I finally got to the point where I can cherry pick. I'm not as obsessed. I got really obsessed with collecting and stuff like that. I don't know if we all do that first when we start doing something new. And when you're new to collecting, you find so much stuff that you didn't even know about. So you're just kind of like, oh man, that looks awesome. I'm gonna buy this. This looks awesome. I'll buy this. And then you find some other toys that you didn't even know about, and I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. So it just kind of snowballs, and then before you know it, man, you've got figures piled on top of figures. You've got boxes full, and you just got it everywhere. And that's what happened to me. But glad I finally came around, smartened up a little bit, and maybe it's just the experience, and maybe I'm just getting old, or maybe my priorities have changed. Who knows? So this one comes with a little diorama as well. I guess you call it a diorama, a little stand. It's pretty sick, man. I think that looks awesome. It's got some pegs and everything there. This is Batman. This is White Knight version of Batman. I do have a few different versions of the White Knight one. No cape or anything on this one. Still looks pretty cool though. I can get it to focus. Pretty cool head sculpt. I like it. Comes with a double sheath, 2 swords, batarang with a rope, and comes with this kind of broadsword or whatever. But yeah, this one is fantastic. I really love this one. I think this got to be one of my favorite Mcfarlanes that I have in my collection. I think they did an awesome job with the cape. Overall sculpt, paint application, all that stuff is awesome as well. So glad I picked that one up. I'm never all in anything. I just get what I don't know, man. Maybe, like I said, it's just an experience or just start getting into collecting. But I was all into a lot of different lines, and I shouldn't have. Yeah, I can't stand exclusives. It used to be so hard with exclusives. It gets so frustrating, especially here. We actually, I live on an island. I live in Newfoundland, Canada, which is the most easterly part of Canada. It's an island. It's an 8-hour ferry ride just to get to what we call the mainland, which is the main part of Canada. But yeah, man, it's so hard to get toys here. You kind of find stuff online, and then the prices online are ridiculous. We never get exclusives here. When it comes to Walmart, we don't see Walmart exclusives. When it comes to Marvel Legends and all that stuff, barely see any Walmart exclusives. We do have a Toys R Us, but the Toys R Us it's pretty horrible selection, and they don't really stock up our Toys R Us that well. And lately, Toys R Us have jacked their prices up, which are pretty crazy. I know Hasbro jacked their prices up, but Toys R Us jacked them up even more. Hasbro jacked their prices up of Marvel Legends and G.I. Joes to $34.99. But then Toys R Us decided to bump it up to $44.99. So $44.99 plus taxes, which is 15% tax there in Newfoundland. So you're paying $50 for one single G.I. Joe. So yeah, so when they get their exclusives, your Target exclusives come to Toys R Us. It's pretty crappy, man. New Brunswick, awesome. No, we don't. Back in like maybe in the 70s and 80s, I think mummering in Newfoundland, going around door to door for drinks and stuff like that. It's more of a common thing, basically, especially around our around the coast and stuff like that, like smaller communities and stuff. I'm originally from Bonavista, Vista, which is a small community, but yeah, mummering's not really a thing here in the past 10, 15 years. RC Custom Cats, thanks for coming by, man. Got to run, guys. Thanks for stopping by, Bill. Once again, appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you on your stream. Not many don't know. It's Newfoundland's got its own traditions, man. I know, like it's we have a lot of, I guess, Irish traditions or a lot of origins, yeah. But yeah, Newfoundland, like mummering and stuff like that, was pretty cool. I remember as a kid, it was a thing, and I was born in '84. Ratface Review says hi. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. I'm just finishing up. This is the last Mcfarlane that I unboxed. I will run through what I unboxed tonight, just in case anybody wants to, just to see if anybody wants to see what I've unboxed. So first on the list was Hawkman, and his wings just fell off because I do have a handful of toys right here. We do have Batman Beyond, Batwoman. We got Joker. We have Robin King, Bloodsport, Hazmat Suit Batman, we have Hush, we got Batman that belongs with Hush, uncovered up his face. We have Superman. And we have Azrael. And the last one is Necron Megafig. So, pretty cool unboxing. A few nice figures there for sure. Oh, obviously, and then we have a Batman. Last week was G.I. Joe. So every Saturday night now, I'm just going to do a theme. I have so many action figures that I got to get out of the boxes anyways. So I'm just going to have a theme for each Saturday night, each live stream. So I think the previous was possibly Mcfarlane's. And last week we did G.I. Joe. I unboxed G.I. Joe 1 to 15. So if you guys want to go back and check that out, you're more than welcome to. And tonight's going to be Mcfarlane's. And I think next week I'm going to focus on Marvel Legends. And then the week after that, I'm going to go back and do G.I. Joe, probably number 16 in series, right up to maybe 30. So if you guys are interested in that, pop back. I go online same time every single, or close on the same time every single Saturday night. So Ratface 44, you've been killing it, man, with the Valiverse, with the Action 4 stuff. I'm loving it. Super jealous though. I still don't have any, man. Sucks. Definitely gotta suck it up, man. I gotta bite the bullet and spend some money. They're definitely worth the money from what I'm told, and from watching your reviews too. Oh yeah, Ratface got an awesome channel there, man. He does awesome reviews too, and he's very knowledgeable when it comes to everything, but especially when it comes to GI Joe and Action Force and all that stuff. Ratface knows what he's talking about, man, for sure. And he's got some like some of the retro, the original GI Joes too. So when he's doing comparisons, he usually got the original two to do a comparison, which is fantastic. I really like seeing like the newer GI Joes, and I really like when we have the older ones to do a comparison. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of the original GI Joe line. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about Valiverse, man. They're such a pain in the ass to get. Like, you're in New Brunswick. I don't know how expensive they are for you to get them, but they're 49.99 plus shipping and taxes and all that stuff. I'm looking at like $70-$80 just for one Valiverse. So it's a tough pill to swallow for one action figure. Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I can only collect one or two things. Right now, I'm collecting like 10 or 11 different lines, and it's a bit overwhelming. And my money's tied up in pre-orders and all that stuff. So very, very picky now. And then I had to kind of scale it back too, because I wanted to. My first year and 3 months of the channel, everything that I did was recorded, edited, and everything was done on an iPhone 11. So I recently, well, over the past 6-7 months, I actually went out and bought myself a MacBook. I have a mic here now. I do have another microphone on the way. This one's okay. It's a very cheap shotgun mic. So I'm almost at 2,000 subs, so I definitely got to start investing some money into the channel. Investing in a MacBook. It's a lot of toys that I could have had, but man, editing videos are a breeze now compared to trying to edit a video on your phone. It sucks. I don't know if you guys ever tried to edit a video on an iPhone, but not a fun time. If I don't order from anywhere else, toy shipping, material guaranteed $25 to ship. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome too. I haven't ordered anything from Mattel Creations at all. I've been reaching out to some toy companies to see if I can get some free product to review. Been reaching out to Playmates and stuff like that. My son loves Playmates toys, like the other Godzillas and all that stuff, and I'm a big fan of Ninja Turtles as well. So, be cool. Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome, man. It's difficult that way, like editing all your videos on your phone. Very time consuming. Especially if you got your phone like this, man, and it's just like, it's so small. It's a pain in the ass. But you got to do what you got to do, man. Does he? Awesome. He does a fair bit of editing for his videos, too. So that's pretty cool. Glad I'm not the only one that had to do it. I was like, yeah, everybody else editing on their MacBooks and their computers and all that stuff, and I'm here on my phone. I've seen some of your live unboxings and stuff like that. I still do my thumbnails on my iPhone though. I have my thumbnails aren't like crazy anyways. It's just a picture and some basic animations there. I use Adobe Express, and they're pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You kind of do whatever you want. It's free, which is good because I'm cheap. I try to use anything free if I can. It's not like I'm making money off YouTube or anything like that. It's only a hobby. It's a hobby, but it still costs me a lot of money to buy everything and keep everything going. But you guys are all well aware. Half of you guys, or most of you guys, have channels here, anyways. Excuse me. So, Radical Toys, what do you got planned for your next live stream? I tried to use OBS, man. OBS seems like super complicated. Maybe it's just because I'm old and I'm not good with technology, but I have it downloaded. I played around with it a little bit, but it's too complicated for me. I just need time. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I just use iMovie, and it's pretty straightforward and it's painless. And I just try to be quick as possible with my reviews. They're pretty basic reviews, anyways. I don't try to overcomplicate it too much. And Ratface, what do you got coming up, man? What are you reviewing next? I still have to check out your review on my God, the last Ronin intro. I got them on here. I never reviewed them on yet. Do Transformers with something different, but some vintage stuff brewing coming soon. Awesome. The worst part about a lot of stuff, a lot of people with their live streams, I miss everybody else's live streams because I work night shift. I go to work at 10 p.m. and I get off 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's when most people do their live streams. So I got to go back and I got to, rewatch it and stuff like that. But it's not the same. It's not the same watching a live stream after it's over. You kind of want to see the chat and you want to be involved in it. I think that's the whole point of it for me. I just like chatting with everybody anyways. I think the community and meeting new people and stuff like that is probably my favorite thing about having a YouTube channel. If nothing else ever comes out of it, at least I got to meet some pretty cool people. All right, guys, I only plan on doing an hour. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm pretty much going to wrap it up here now. I know I do have 8 people. I didn't really have anything planned other than unboxings, and it's time for this old dude to get some sleep. I got to work early in the morning. I want to thank you guys for stopping by for a live stream. Thank you guys for keeping the chat going. I really appreciate it. Some new faces here tonight that I haven't seen, so I appreciate that as well. Hopefully you guys with channels, hopefully I can catch you guys on your own channels and your own live streams and get caught up with your guys' content as well. We got to support one another. So keep the positivity going. And yeah. So thanks again, guys. I don't want to, you guys are chatting. I don't want to end the live stream while you guys are chatting. I feel really bad. But yeah, thanks again to everybody that stopped by. Thanks for everybody that were commenting in chat. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate the support. We'll hopefully see you guys on the next one. Next Saturday night, we'll go live almost all the same time, or the same time almost every single weekend. So that's it. Keep collecting. Stay safe. Go buy some toys. See you guys.